may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So I'm at my favorite spot where they said serve really good bagels, and y'all know I love me a beet juice. So today I usually get a bagel with the veggie cream cheese. Like that's what you all have seen me get multiple times. But today I got bacon, egg, and cheese. But this actually has turkey bacon. It has cheddar cheese. It has salt, pepper, and a little pinch of mayo. And then we got some pickles on the side. And once again, the beet juice. And I got some scratch offs. So, hey, Haley. After I leave here, hey. After I leave here, I'm gonna head to the nail salon to get a pedicure because my toes look crazy. Hi. Make sure that you all are subscribing to the channel. Thank you, Kanisha. And make sure that you all are liking the video. Hey, Nikki. So after this, I'm gonna head to the nail salon to get a much needed pedicure. And then after that, I think I'm gonna go and get a massage. And then after that, I'm probably gonna come back and do a live stream with you all while I'm getting, going to do some makeup and get dressed, and then I'm gonna go out to eat. Thank you, Ava. Yes, thank you, God's anointed. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling well rested. I'm still kind of tired, but not as tired as I was last night, child. I know I look still kind of tired, but it's the lighting. It's the lighting. Thank you. Save the kids, not host. Can one of my love bugs do me a favor and type out my Cash App? Thank you, Candy Cane. It's $ Love Jones TV so that I can pin it. Thank you. Mm. Thank you. It's so good. So this is the onion bagel. Once again, cheddar cheese. Oh, for real, Erica, you got a Virgo sun. Can one of my love bugs do me a favor and type my Cash App, please? It's $ Love Jones TV so I pin it. Ooh. Oh, hold went down the wrong pipe because I'm talking to Ina at the same time. Thank you, Faith. Hey, Blue. Yes, Ava, I'm glad to be back. I'm so glad that I'm back in time for you all to celebrate my birthday with me. You in therapy? That's good. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental. Oh, that'd be the worst when you your daughter turned 2 and said, "Oh, you got a Virgo baby girl. Happy early birthday to her." Thank you. Yeah, so this guy, y'all know the word celery, apple, orange, and ginger with the beets. It gets the blood flowing, it gets the juices going. Thank you, Bree. Mm, it's really good. Mm. Thank you, AP. Happy birthday, Nikki. It's really good. Beets are super good for your blood. It's good for your reproductive organs. Anything bread is good for women's reproductive health. Oh, y'all all got a lot of Virgos in y'all's lives. Happy belated to your baby boy. Virgo boys are something different though. So, but it's all on how, they're raised and cultured, of course. Hi, Ed Turner. Yeah, definitely be getting it popping during Sagittarius season. Mm, mm, mm. I wish this had like more mayo. It kind of feels like a little dry, but it's good. What about Virgo boys? Nobody can tell them anything. They, tend to be pig-headed. They think they know everything. They well, when they grow up, I know more about Virgo men. They're not the most romantic. But when they're little boys, they're really sweet. You just got to be nurtured, sensitive, but develop this hard exterior because they don't want anybody to take advantage of them, especially being like a man. They feel like they really have to prove something. So sometimes a lot of the times they be a-holes. Very smart though, super duper intelligent, but it can be overbearing because they always want to correct you. They do a lot of mansplaining. Um, it takes a lot to get them to be expressive with their feelings and emotions. It's just a lot of walls and barriers. Not too trusting of people, but expect you to mother them and do everything and be a servant. It's a lot. But sweet, so sweet as apple pie. Like, as long as you got you an evolved one or smart, artistic, yes, creative. Thank you, Myra. You dealing with that now? I really have nothing bad to say about the Zodiac, Leo chicks, Virgo dudes, Gemini, Sagittarius dudes, are savages. Those are the only ones I've heard is Scorpio, Scorpions. You are hilarious. Scorpios are hoes. Exactly. I would never be with a Virgo ever again. Ooh. Hey, Ralphie. Yeah, I've never really like been with a Virgo. Like, I've talked to a Virgo, but it's too much for me. I can't. Virgo men just be too much. Like, I grew up in a house with a Virgo man. Mm. Not a cakewalk by any standards, by any means. And God's anointed, you're a Scorpio. My granny was a Scorpio. She was my favorite person in the world. She had a spitfire tongue. She was really, really spiritual and nurturing and kind. But she would cuss you out. Like, she didn't play no games. She had a pow pow. She knocked you over the head with a broomstick. She always had money. She had a green thumb. Thank you, Anita. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate the birthday donation. Mm. Big Virgo energy. Don't hate on us. The women are different for sure. That's why Virgo women are loved. I'm a Virgo. Today's my birthday. And I'm the best. I'm good until I'm not. Exactly. Like, everybody loves you. You have that energy that's just super magnetic. People are drawn. Everybody would always come to my grandma for advice. They would come, on Sundays to cook. She used to cook dinner for Mike Tyson. Well, she would cook dinner and Mike Tyson would come and eat, at her dinner table. Everybody loved her. Mac, oh my God, no, you did not. The funny thing is, I'm going there right after I leave here. So we'll see. Maybe she's not at work. I don't know. What do you think about cancers? Cancers are so sweet, but very demanding, very moody. Um, Cancers are emotionally manipulative at times. They will emotionally manipulate the F out of you, but very loving, kind, just emotionally manipulative. Pisces lie a lot. They're really big romantics. They love love. They love to be in a relationship. They love affection. Mm, sorry, y'all. This stuff is getting stuck in my teeth. Mm, your daughter's a Virgo. Aw, she about to be 3. Sagittarius. Oh my God. Sagittarius are crazy. They be stalking. They're possessive, aggressive, very passionate, fun, outrageous, wild, unpredictable. About the business though, definitely gets to the bag. You might have to share a Sagittarius person. They don't be one and done. They like to spread the love. Unless they're really ready to like settle down and lock in. No, don't do that. Virgo season. I'm a Virgo baby. Today's my birthday. So you probably like me. What about October? What about October? In October, you're either a Leo or a Scorpio. What do you think about Aquarius? Uh, Thinks they're the smartest person in the room. Aquarius men tend to lead double lives. Um, Very, very, very intelligent, book smart, studious. They read a lot. Similar to Virgo men in the way that they think they know everything. They'll tell you to shut up in a heartbeat. Um, One day you see them, the next day you don't. It's like a thief in the night. Like you wouldn't even know. Thank you. Yesterday was your mom. Oh, happy birthday to your mom. Um, Thank you, John. Mm. Make sure you all subscribe to the channel and like the video for me. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. There's also 3 dots at the top of the screen. Press it and give me a thumbs up. We need to get back popping in this algorithm. They tried to knock me off, but we still here. Oh my God. Thank you, Delora. Thank you, Girin. Other than the always lying part. So y'all don't be lying. So when I talk about zodiac signs, I also talk about evolved and unevolved traits. So you might be just more evolved, and every one person is not exactly the same. And then we do have a big three. So we had, thank you, Nova. Thank you, Above Blessed. Thank you, Timothy. It's you again. Thank Put a one if you can see and hear me. Shut. Damn. Can you all see and hear me now? Hello? Can y'all see and hear me now? Y'all can? Okay. I don't know what happened. But okay. Thank you, Nikki. I saw that you sent the super chat. Thank you, babe. Sending love, Bday twin. Happy birthday to you too, baby. Okay. So, ooh, someone had called. Ooh, hold up. Okay. Ugh. So I be feeling like talking and chewing, having food. Like I feel like it's gonna make me like cough or like choke. So I need to like relax a little bit. Okay. So my phone, you all know it's my birthday, so people have been calling and texting and stuff. So it rang a couple of times, and then I tried to see if I could answer it and tell the person I was gonna call them back, and then hang up. And then I was able to do that, but then when I came back in, it just knocked me out. Like it clicked me off. So then I tried to reopen it, and then I didn't. Nothing happened. Then I reopened it again, and then I saw I pressed live again, and it said resume stream or end. And I was like, oh, I didn't know I could resume it. So I pressed resume. Thank you, Nova. Thank you, baby. Thank you, son. Thank you all for the super chats. I appreciate you all so much. What were we talking about before? Um, oh, we was talking about what the fuck was we talking? Oh, we was talking about zodiac signs. We was talking about zodiac signs. That's what we was talking about. I'm just so grateful that I'm here, that I was able to get back on to I don't need this much egg on this piece, to stream with you all like I was saying for my birthday, because y'all are my besties, and I love y'all down. And y'all, I was saying this last night. Yes, make sure y'all hit the like button, everybody. I'm so grateful for um my last solo return that we just left out of, because I feel like every time you have another solo return, like I don't really do age per se, but I do acknowledge like the day that I was born or whatever. But I just feel like it's like a new year for you, like a new beginning. And I was reflecting on all that happened my last solo return, like how explosive it was with the live streams that I did, being in Charlotte with Storm, like going to a convention with like millionaires, meeting some amazingly beautiful, talented, successful people, and how the year continued to go, the things that I've accomplished. Like, just, I'm so excited that I built the foundation to my house. Like, it's already sturdy. And that's what I did my last solar return. This solar return, we gonna start buying furniture. We gonna start decorating. Okay? So we already have the house built. Now we are going to start decorating. We're gonna be choosing swatches for the walls. We're gonna be picking out couches. We're gonna be getting us some tables, some curtains. Like, that's how I'm looking at it. Like I have so many more things that I'm excited to do this year of my life, and I could not have chose a better crew. Like I love y'all so much. I know I keep saying it, but I do, man. I'm feeling all emotional and stuff. I do. What did you guys say? I'll cash up later. Good people. Okay, son. Thank you, babe. I, I appreciate y'all. Absolutely, the number one outlier for successful people is networking. That part, um, Mac. Thank you. That sexy DJ. I know who you are, but I'm not going to call you by your title because people don't need to be known who, you know. But thank you. I feel like cancers are nice, but don't piss them off because they can be really mean. Exactly. And they're very moody. They're very moody. So we have the big three. We have a sun, we have a moon, and we have a rising sign, right? So your sun sign, how you look at that is like your sun is how you see yourself. Your rising is how everybody else sees you, and your moon is how you see people. So although you go by your sun, but your rising sign is usually how people experience you. My rising is a Cancer, so people probably experience me as moody, sometimes mean, like really generous, really nurturing, but a little standoffish, a little crabby, a little, a little, you know. But then when you really get to know me and I allow you to experience me for who I am, then you see my sun sign, you see more of the Virgo. And how I treat you has a lot to do with my moon sign, which is a Taurus. Does that make sense to y'all? So if you want to find out your big three, you need to know where you were born. You need to know the time of day you were born, and of course, you just need to know like your name, the city or whatever, and then you could put it into. You could just Google it at this point. You don't even have to go to like a special app or anything like that. You could just put it in Google, and then it'll tell you what your big three are. I have this app called CoStar, and it's really good. It does a breakdown of your chart. I don't know which house this and that. I don't know all of that. So I would never sit up here and try to pump fake and scam y'all. I don't know. But the way CoStar lays it out is that it legit like it's not like the lines. Like it has it like a rectangle. It has the signs. It has the moons, and it tells you the number of like which house is in what. It's just an easy breakdown. Then it also gives you a reading, like a daily reading, and it gives you kind of like an overview of like where you are, what you need to focus on, what you need to stay away from, what you maybe need to work on. And then it's also like a social media app, so you could be friends with people on there that you know. And it could tell you like what houses you guys have in common, or if you guys have like a similar message of the day, and so on and so forth. It's really really cool. So it's called CoStar. Thank you, Adrian. Beautiful head. Big grow up. Thank you, Ray. Good morning. Good morning, facts. Thank you. But us Virgos love cancers. We do. Cancers, cancers, Taurus, and then they say Scorpios are our love signs too. But I've never really encountered a Scorpio like that outside of my granny. But I was her favorite, so maybe that makes sense. I don't know. But like a Scorpio man, I used to talk to the Scorpio guy when I was like maybe 17, but there was nothing serious, like. So I've never dated a Scorpio, and everybody keeps saying you need to date a Scorpio man and see what it's like, and I'm like, well, I mean, I ain't married to nobody, so we still, semi outside. Like I deal with who I deal with. I ain't really be having the time for all of that, but y'all picking up what I'm putting down. So you just never know. Do you have to pay? No, no. CoStar is free. CoStar is free. How about Sagittarius? Sagittarius. We did Sagittarius before. I've dealt with a Sagittarius, and it's this fire, passion, lust, crazy, out of control. Like it kind of makes your adrenaline rush. But then, like, is that sustainable for the real world? You know what I mean? So, like I said before, when you're dealing with any zodiac sign, it needs to be an evolved version of that person, period. People, period. But especially the characteristics and the traits of the sign, like you need to get them in a more evolved state, because Virgos are horrible. Period. Virgo women too complain all the time. Nothing is ever good enough. Super duper overly critical of themselves, not just everybody else. Like, all just nothing is ever good enough. The world is constantly crumbling for an unevolved Virgo. Like, I had a really tough time in my 20s when I was a teenager. I was batshit crazy, whacked out of my mind. Child, it was a mess. It was a mess. But now that I'm evolved, I'm mother nature. I'm detached. I'm aloof. Although people would say that those are like not the best traits to have, but it is also like a protective because I could be obsessive. I've seen myself like that, obsessively calling, obsessively overthinking, super in my head, very cerebral, always thinking, over analyzing. Like, and that is like a prison. So when you work on yourself and you do the shadow work, you deal with your traumas, you deal with all of the things and the baggage, and you're honest about yourself, about who you actually are, what you need to do to improve. I feel like I got something in my eye. And what you need to do to improve upon yourself, then you do better, and once you actually know that you need to do better and you start to put the work in, the best. I'm a Pisces. Capricorns, sure-footed and trustworthy. Oh my God, Capricorns are bossy though. They're so bossy. You're a Capricorn? Okay. Okay, well, I'm live streaming, so you want, I'll mute it and then you can ask me. Welcome. You too. I'm not bossy as long as you do as I say. Exactly, Sean. You just hit the nail on the head. Mm, I'm a Capricorn dealing with the Aries. So Aries men, fire men, period, are very, very passionate. Like, they just make you feel like you want to be engulfed in their flames. Like, they have that effect on you. But if you're not the only one, they will break your heart. And a lot of times, fire men are living multiple lives. It's because they are attractive. So if they're not ready, and this is why I'm always saying evolved and unevolved, if they're not ready to like take to be in that area, and that if they're not ready for monogamy, if they're not ready for a relationship, there's nothing you could do. You could be the best woman in the world. You could be chef's kiss, body banging, smoking like a cigarette. Everything could be checking all boxes, but it's a mental thing with the firemen. It with Taurus men are very sensible. Taurus men are very sensible. Do I have a cash app? I do. It's pinned. It's $ Love Jones TV. Taurus men are very sensible. They're very homely. Um, they they're very attractive. They have this thing about them that they could like flip like a switch. Like, you hot cold. Like, you wouldn't really know how to take them. They're not easy to read. Yes, I have turkey bacon, egg and cheese. Taurus men are not the easiest to read, and that is what increases the allure about them, because you don't get a quick read. Like, you don't know, like, does he like me? Does he not? Like, sometimes they make weird jokes. You don't know how to take it. It's just like you have to be very confident to deal with a Taurus, because they could legit make you feel like, I don't care if you're around, and but they could be madly in love with you, but you would never know unless they verbalized it, and unless they felt like they were in the space to give you what you needed. They could have those feelings for you and completely just be A Leo, not occasionally aloof and corny. I wouldn't say that they're corny. I just would say that they're like not really flashy, super showboaty, but they can be. It depends. It depends on what your other top two are as a Taurus man. Um, Storm, hi from that. Hi, shouts out to Scotland. I don't know what you mean, May. Mm, I'm not chasing the mysterious anymore. I need to know what's up. Yeah. So the thing is, a Taurus will tell you what's up if they want to go there with you. If not, they could still have feelings for you, and it'd just be platonic. Indifferent. Yeah. Virgos love clean houses. So that's not always true. Beyonce is a messy Virgo. Beyonce doesn't clean, but she has the money to pay people to clean. I don't like to clean, but I don't like a bunch of mess. So I do clean, but sometimes if it's my mess, like if it's like my shoes right here at the front of the door, or then I don't, it doesn't bother me. But if someone else were to come into my apartment and leave stuff all over, it would drive me crazy. It would. And if I were to go to someone else's house, I wouldn't just leave shit all over the place because that would drive me crazy as well. So it has to be organized. Even if it is a mess, it needs to be organized mess. Now, dirt, we don't do. So chances are the toilet will be clean, the bathroom, the sink, like the dishes, like all of those things for the most part. No, but if you like a shoe or something, yeah, Virgos can be messy. Beyonce is really messy. I remember Kelly Rowland and her, they did an interview. They were younger, they were like 20 something. And they were like, "What is one thing that people wouldn't know about Beyonce?" And Kelly was like, "Beyonce is so messy. Beyonce don't clean up nothing." Like, but that's also because most Virgos are running empires. They're running a tight ship. They have so many other things going on that doing domestic work is like the least of what they're worried about. Leos love attention. Yes. Ouch. So Leos do love attention. They love to be the center of attention. They love to be the center of the universe. Um, they need all eyes on them. Leos are very attractive though. So it comes naturally. Like it doesn't, it's not always something that they have to go out and try to do. It comes naturally. I love to clean. I would clean for others, but if it's my mess, I can rock with it. Exactly, son. The same. Same here. Like I can't, if it's other people's stuff, it will drive me crazy. If it's mine, I can get to it when I get to it. But I just, certain stuff I can't, like, I don't like for my bed to not be made. Like, I can't stand to go back into my, now it's just like, I grew into a swan. So she was always getting all the attention. She's beautiful, long brown hair. Leos always have a mane. And we went out, we were in Miami. I met this guy. And well, we met these two guys, right? And she was like, "Oh, um, she told me she was gonna pick, like, oh, pick which one you want to talk to." I said, "I don't care." So she talked to one of them, and I started talking to the other. And the one that she started talking to told her that he had a girlfriend, and he wasn't really available. So she was jealous that of the one that I was talking to, like, "Oh, I should have been talking to him." And I'm just like, whatever. So the guy that I was talking to really liked me. He was like an engineer for planes. He made like the transmissions of whatever. He was successful. So he took us out to eat twice. The first time we went out, it was fine, but you could tell that she was kind of like not feeling being like a third wheel. The second time we went out, she left me. She left. She said she was so sick. Oh my God, I'm so sick, and just left. Because it wasn't about her and she couldn't take it. She was jealous, but she's so beautiful. And I think because she's so used to everybody just always being centered around her, a lot of my friends that were my friends when we were teenagers, they can't really fuck with me now. I don't like, I'm not the weirdo, quirky friend in the corner. I am a fucking goddess. I grew into this. I went up. Everybody else probably stayed the same or went down a little bit. I went up. I legit got better with time. So people can't fuck with me like that no more. But when I was not always getting all the attention, I didn't care. I still loved my friends. It didn't make me feel bad about myself or like I'm not gonna hang out with my friends. I'm gonna get mad and leave. I didn't. I just accepted it. You know, you go out. The guys want to talk to you. Okay, I'm not gonna be like making faces and feeling some type of way. I was never that girl. Thank you, Speed. Love your lives. Always able to. Oh my God, don't be a creep. But thank you for the super sticker. Um, so that happened, but then also there was another guy that I was dating. We were in Florida, like, cause I'm that girl. Like that year, and we was turning 2019. I also took her to Wyclef John's house with another guy that I was seeing. Child, don't ask no questions, okay? And we brought in the new year at Wyclef John's house. So the guy that I was dealing with, he was this Lebanese guy. He um he was lit, and he had a condo out there, and he also had a condo in the city of Manhattan. And so he was out there at the same time as me. So we went to his place. We had drinks or whatever. He also had took us out, and he was like, you know how people be. And she was like, "Oh, he liked me, but I'm not gonna do that to you because you're my friend." And I'm just like, "Bitch, he don't like you. He's being friendly. Like, and if you did feel that, why would you say that to me? Jealousy. That's why. Jealousy. So, but we're still cool. Like I let it go. I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. Whatever. When it was time for me to leave, because she had lived out there. She still lives out there. She wouldn't drive me to the airport. She said she was sick. I was shining too bright like a fucking diamond. And I feel like people could, it was like, oh, this bitch, she got me with celebrities. Everybody loves her. She got us in the high rise and the penthouse. It was too much. But the thing is, I'm not like that with my friends though. I just don't. I'm not jealous. I don't care. Like I feel like there's a million men around. I'm not gonna feel like I need to encroach on your man or oh, your man want me. Bitch, men will screw anything with a hole. That doesn't make you special. And when he told me, he said that he couldn't get a friend for her because she was too big. So, anyways, so my other friend that was a Leo, she she loved me so much that she hated me. Like, and we were young, we were teenagers. So I stopped being friends with her officially when we were probably like 24 or 25, maybe. But we had been friends since we were like 14 or 15. And she, I used to give her clothes. Her mother would always kick her out of the house. She would come and stay with me at my grandma's house or at my house or wherever I was. I would always bring her with me. I used to feed her. I would help her out and give her money. Like I just did so much for her, but she did not appreciate me. She hated me. She wanted to be just like me. We would go shopping. She would pick up exactly what I picked up in the same color. I'm like, damn, you can't get a different color. Like she was always in this imaginary competition with me. I don't know what it was. She just felt like she had to one up me, had to be better than me. And then I remember, I think we were like 18 or 19 at the time, and we met this guy together. We had went to some like college party. I think we were like it was like a college downtown Brooklyn, and she once again super jealous. But the guy was like a scammer. Y'all know they was like the scammers in Brooklyn. Like everybody was, hitting them licks, doing them cards, doing the bank stuff, just fraud out the hoo ha, right? So she was like, I need money, begged me for this man's number. Cause she knew like, what he was into or whatever. Cause I guess I told her or whatever. And she just begged me for his number. So I was like, okay, mind you, this is somebody that I was talking to. Like we had been going out, he been coming to get me, taking me out, cashing me out, all types of stuff. And she was just so jealous. So against my better judgment, I gave her his number and she slept with him. And he told me because he thought we were sisters. He was like, you can't trust your sister. Like that, she gave me head. Like, I'm like, what? I couldn't believe it. And I asked her about it and she kept saying, no, he lying. And then one day she just broke down and started telling the truth. And he told me that when he was with her, she would say, "Why you chose her over me? Like, is she better than me? Like, what is she like? Like, oh, like what? Like, just obsessed." And then against my better judgment again, I started to be friends with her again after that. Like, I stopped talking to her for like a year or two. And I forgave her because I'm like, well, he wasn't technically my boyfriend, but he was like just one of my niggas, you know? And she just like kept begging and apologizing, and she would just pop up like at my grandma's house and just like calling around, asking around, trying to just be in my presence. And I just gave in, you know, and I was like, okay, like we could be cool again. So around this time, I had started like being on television and like doing a lot of more different things. And I remember when I was like 17, I did a pageant in Brooklyn, like in the hood, and I won. So everybody would call me Miss Brooklyn. She started calling herself Miss Brooklyn. It was just weird. So I started being friends with her again, and she was so resentful of me. And she used to be like, you don't help me. Like, I see you be doing mad shit. Like, you be in videos. Like, I heard you was on TV. You ain't trying to put nobody on. You don't." And I'm like, put you on to what? I'm trying to put myself on. Like, I'm not in a position to help nobody. And plus, she had a nasty attitude. She had such a nasty disposition. Nobody wanted to be around her. Nobody wanted to work with her. So then, the last straw was this guy. It was a boxer named Showtime that was obsessed with me. She never told me that he liked me. Every time he would see her, he would be like, "Where is your friend? Like, where is she? Like, oh my God." And he was like super popular, chains iced out. Like, he was Showtime. So I'm like, I can't remember if I was, I don't know. I don't know my exact age when this happened, but finally I saw him again because like I had met him and like they do like the block parties or whatever. I saw him again and he was like, "Yo, I've been trying to get your number. Your homegirl acting mad weird. Like she didn't want to give me a number." And I asked myself, why you didn't give him my number? Like why didn't you get? She's like, "Oh, I don't know. I just I don't want to just be giving your number out like that." But the bitch I gave my number out before to bums, to lanes. But when it comes to him, you don't want to give my number out all of a sudden. And then I remember her telling me, like, "Oh, you be catching a big fish. Like, you be catching big fish. Like, you just don't know what to do with it. You don't know what to do." Like, so anyways, so we go to this casino. I can't remember if we was in Connecticut or Philadelphia. I don't know what casino it was, but he was doing a boxing match, right? So he asked me to come. He like, "Yo, like, um, come or whatever. Like, I want you to come." So she was driving up there with her boyfriend. So I was like, "Okay, I'll drive up there with them." So he goes up there, whatever. I was supposed to hang out with him after this nigga gets knocked out. Like knocked out. It's not funny, but at the time, like he got knocked out. So I had to stay in a room with her and her boyfriend, but it was two separate beds or whatever. So there was no after party because he got knocked out. So don't sing. I'm blocking you. I don't know what you're talking about, Victor, but you're getting on my nerves. So he got knocked out. He was mad embarrassed. I didn't see him after that. Like, but he was on a winning streak. I think it's because he was drinking. Like he just wasn't doing what he needed to do. Thank you, Ebony. Thank you, Mr. Green. So I'm in a room with her and her boyfriend, right? So I'm sleep on the other bed. They sleep. She kept waking me up to try to get me to do a threesome. I kept telling her, she was asking me about it before. I said, "I'm not sleeping with your man. You're gonna hate me forever. I'm not doing it. And plus I don't want to. Like, ew. Like I'm not attracted to him. I don't want you. Like, I'm not doing it." She kept trying to get me to do it. And I'm like, "You think that like, you could, do you see me? Like, you really think that you could get me to sleep with your niggas? You crazy. Like, it gotta be crack. Like, I wish I would have ever given her a right to be like, yeah, I had her effing my men out because she was that type. I was like, "I'm not sleeping with your man. You are going to be mad. You don't want me to do that. You don't want me. You don't want that. You don't want me to sleep with your boyfriend." I kept telling her, I said, "Please stop asking me." She kept trying to wake me up while they was doing it. And I was just like, I just looked and turned back over. I didn't even want to see it. It wasn't even like sexy. Like, so after that, I stopped being friends with her again. Oh, before that, we had a fight at another hotel in Atlantic City. Yeah. Anyways, that's enough story for another day. Let me stop. I'm not gonna keep telling y'all these stories, but so this is why I don't. Um, I'm kind of like by myself a lot, and it's not to say that I have trust issues with women in general, but lots of times, like women are either too clingy, they want to sleep with me, they want me to do weird stuff. They feel like they have ownership over me. They're very, very possessive, or they want to sleep with everybody that I sleep with because it makes them feel closer to me. It's weird. So I can't deal with people like that. I'll be by myself. I'll deal with people, here or there. Like, I'm very, very, especially today. I can't have, I have so many more stories of women just being grimy to me for what I don't know. I know why. Jealousy. With friends like that, I keep my distance. Yeah. Thank you, righteous daughter. I had a friend who treated me like ish for 2 years straight, and this year I ignored her, and my friend told her I didn't want to talk to her. Now she's mad. What should I do? Keep her on ice. Keep her on ice. Success is the reason. Yeah. I'm from Brooklyn. Thank you, Brenda. So you believe that your friendships and relationships are a reflection of your growth? Um, yeah, but also no. Yes and no, because I feel like you don't always know who people are, and you don't always know what people's intentions are. People lie, people scam, people are great pretenders. You really don't always know. So if you don't safeguard yourself, you could legit get caught up with a wolf in sheep's clothing. You could get legit be caught up with a monitoring spirit. You could be caught up with somebody. That last girl that I just told y'all about wanted to destiny swap with me, calling herself Miss Brooklyn, trying to dress exactly like me, always trying to compete with me. She wanted what was for me to be for her. And if I would have stayed friends with her, I wouldn't have no good luck. Whenever I was around her, I was always losing something. Stuff was always going bad. And that's how I gauge, like, whether or not I could be in any type of relationships, because friendships are relationships. And if I'm hanging out with you and I'm going down, my money going down, my health going down, I'm always mad happening, I'm always fighting, there's always an argument. That's not good energy. So for me, I've got better at cutting people off. So I guess you can say, in that regard, it is a direct reflection of my growth because I've gotten way better at cutting people off and not feeling bad about it. And I do have trust issues with people in general, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I used to always think it was a bad thing, but I don't anymore. I feel like we have to safeguard ourselves and we have to protect our energy. We cannot just be out here allowing any and everybody to have all sorts of free access to us. It's not healthy. It's not healthy and it's not safe. We love this conversation. Aw. Shout out to you, Kiara. All right, I think I'm done. I'm not gonna eat this other half right now. I'm gonna wrap it up. Um, hold up. Hi, could I grab a piece of foil and a to-go bag? Thank you. What time are you guys closed? At 3. Oh, okay. So I could stream for a little bit more, and then I'm gonna leave out of here. Thank you. I can just grab it. Ooh, excuse me. No, I've never been to Buffalo, New York. Mm-mm. It says Clink 2007. Real friends are hard to come by. I know I've been in some one-sided relationships, aka friendships. You have to protect your energy, body, spirit. Yes, friend. For real. And it's sad. And it used to make me so sad because I would always question myself. Like, damn, what am I doing to deserve people to treat me this way? Like, what the hell is going on? And then I started to realize, like, it's not just because you're doing something or because you're attracting that. You also have to understand, like, when you are a healer, you attract people that's sick. When you have a strong, potent manifestation, conjure, alchemist type of spirit, you attract all types of people that want to suck that energy from you. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're vibrating low. No, you're vibrating high. You don't think people want to try to take some of that so that they can rise up where you are, even if it means bringing you down? You have to think about it in that way. You can't always think about it like, oh, like attracts like, you must be in a bad place, you must be in a sunken place because you keep attracting all these bad people. No, bad people are also, darkness is also attracted to light. Bad people are attracted to good spirits. Evilness is attracted to innocence and purity. Demons want to attach itself to a host that's clean, to a host that's strong, that has a strong pulse. So it's not just because of what you're doing or how you're operating. The thing is, we just have to pay more attention to who we allow to have some of our energy. But first, we got to be able to identify who we are. What's your gifts? Who are you? What are you supposed to do in this lifetime? What are you supposed to do? And then you take a look around you, and it'll make you become more hypersensitive and more aware of what you're surrounded by. Because sometimes you have people that are sent to stop you when you're supposed to fucking save the world. That's just how it goes. Every superhero has a villain. Villains often start out as friends, lovers. They don't always just come in. Thank you, Jesse Bush. Thank you, baby, for the donation, Bday donation. It doesn't always come in a form of a person that's just out to get you. No. People that want to hurt you don't always tell you that. They come to you smiling. Thank you, Billy. Couldn't think of what it was. Thank you for speaking for me. Your body is really amazing. Thank you. Do you play sports? I do not. I rather help strangers or the homeless. Girls, you are being you, and some people hate it. That's true. No, I don't have an OnlyFans. Make sure you all are subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I will be going live a few times today. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna do my makeup. I'm gonna do some lashes, so we'll do that together. I've never done lashes on here. I might even do my nails on here. We might do that together too. And then I'm gonna go out, and I might go out with people a little later. Depends on how I feel. But I do want to be like near the water. And I'm not yet hungry, so if I'm gonna go and do anything else that's food involved, then it won't probably be until like the early evening, if anything. I don't know. Take up golf, get yourself out there. I've been to Top Golf, go to 4040. I don't go out to places like that anymore like that. I was just on the Leo part. I had a horrible Leo friend when I was naive. Me too. I had a horrible Leo friend too. And now that I just recounted the story about my other Leo friend, I wouldn't say she's horrible. I'm still friends with her. I would just think that it's an adjustment to not be the center of attention for a Leo. That's it. What time is it? It's 1:37. It's still very early. So I'm gonna go and get a pedicure, which is just a few blocks away. Like it's really not far. I'm gonna finish scratching my scratch off right quick and drink more of this. Same in Barbados. Shouts out to Barbados. It's 7:37. Where you at? Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Ray. Is it your birthday? Yes, it is my birthday. You do pedicures? Nice. I'm a Leo, but I don't like attention, but I naturally. Johnson also said that. I said it also comes naturally to Leos. You don't have to necessarily try. And all Leos are not terrible. Like, let me just put that out there. It's some that are unevolved that, they just, some women be like barracudas. But Leo women are very smart. They're funny. They'll help you out if they can. They don't take no BS. But this is evolved versions. Keep looking up. LJ, have you been to Hudson Valley? Trying to plan a little B-Day weekend or getaway. I heard it's beautiful there. You know what? I haven't. Or maybe I have, but I just don't know that I have. Thank you for the shout out. All Taurus are stubborn. Yeah. I'm tired of YouTube now. Hey, Unique. It was my mom's birthday. Oh, happy birthday to your mom. Thank you, Tay. I'm good. Thank you. I'm mature for my age. Nice. I'm a sensitive Capricorn. Okay. Um, and once again, I don't know what their other two signs were. So it could have been, you know, I don't know, the Pisces in them coming out. I don't need it. Is you feeling it? I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Kaylee. Thank you, Amanda. Now, I've also had a Virgo friend that was like that would sleep with your man, that needed to be the center of attention. So it's not only Leo women. We just got to put that out there. I also had a Cancer friend that was like that. Didn't know boundaries. And I just used to always be like, if I acted anything like y'all bitches would hate my fucking guts. People would hate me. It's weird because when you're like an attractive woman and you don't act stank or you're not acting like you're trying to be all up in every man's face, people don't like that either. It's like I don't know, they want you to be a certain type of way to suit them, so to speak. It depends on maturity level. Exactly. Need 1 billion subscribers. I'm a Taurus, and the stubbornness is an individual thing because once I'm matured, exactly unique. This is why I always say it's evolved and unevolved versions. My godmother was a 17th Virgo. She was hell on wheels, and she drank. That was funny. Why do they call you love? Because who could hate you? You all be on gorgeous. Thank you. That was sweet. Y'all are funny. N39. Oh, I'm so glad y'all spending my birthday with me. We gonna have us a fun trip too that y'all gonna come on with me. I'm excited for that. Thank you, Unique. You a Leo? Okay. Yes, it's my birthday. Never give a friend a slice of bread. They will stay forever. Really? I never heard that. Or you just making that up? You just making that up, ain't you? I'm bisexual, and people that know this think I'm full of myself because I could pull both. I don't think you. I don't think that means that you feel yourself. But I understand that though because people probably feel like, oh, you could just get anybody you want. You know, like oh, like you just got your pick of the litter. But I directly relate to that. You know, being attractive to men and women. I think that's a blessing. Hi, Merly. Thank you. 19. So, baby, tell me what's the use? I said, it's getting hot in here. So, take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot. 60, V9. Get up the freeway, exit 106 and parking. V1. This is a bingo card, y'all. Long sweat inside up in this joint. Gold cow tank top on at this point. You would have been so baby, you can't lose. I got secrets, can't leave, can't go. Like, girl, I think my butt can be. Oh, I think I won something on this card. Oxtail, rice, and peas. Oh, I haven't had oxtail in a while. I'm putting an event together for my aunt Hammy. She wants to go to Pussy Creek, Ohio. Why are you so hilarious? I know that's probably not supposed to be funny, but I never heard of that before. I love to meet you in person. We definitely gonna do a meet and greet one of these days, and hopefully, when I do a meet and greet, all of you guys can show up. You wish I would do workout videos? I will. I'm gonna do all sorts of content for you guys. I told y'all I had to build my foundation, and I have a lot of loose ends that I need to tie up, before I head into the next phase. And we've accomplished a lot of things. And now the decoration of the house is about to begin, which basically means going to the next level. I'm in Cali. Shouts out to Cali. I didn't get a present for my birthday this year. Aw, that sucks. It's a little bit better. A little better. I like it way. It's regular. Oh, let me see it on the back. Okay. What music you like? I like hip hop music. I'm so obsessed with Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga's new song. Like, I'm super obsessed. I just love it so much. Happy birthday. Thank you, Jesse. And thank you again for the donation, baby. I appreciate you. Um, all right, I'm gonna go. I'll be back. Y'all see me at least 2 or 3 more times today. I love y'all so much. Spread love is the Brooklyn way.